Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the Twice Full channel, and today we're going to be getting some new weapons. Now, in the last video, we made this beautiful map, and yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, in Workspace, let me paste this in. I got two swords for us. The first sword is, well, the amazing linked sword that we all know and love. The second sword is this great sword that I have found. I kind of searched up dagger and changed it to greatsword, but it's okay. You gotta improvise. Okay, and so let's get into it. So we just gotta quickly put these great swords and swords into our server storage and our weapons, and we got those all done. And the thing is, I think it does give us a random weapon if you're hit play. So let's just quickly check that. I think we still have the fast intermission going. Yeah. Yeah. See, I got the sword. And this one, I have to get another sword. And this time I got the great sword, which is um that's just anchored. That should probably fix. But yeah. And speaking of the great sword that I need to fix, we also need to fix one more thing. There's this plugin that I like called Tool Grip Editor, and it's 400 Robux, but I would recommend it if you are doing Roblox if you're doing game development as a true passion. And the cool part about this is you can sort of change the grip of that. So as you can see, the dummy over here looks awfully similar to ours, and boom. And now if I was hit play, it will work, but just for the sake of time, I will not. So what I want to do now is I want to give this script to each one of our swords. So all we need to do is I'm just gonna put it into a folder, and I'm gonna call this folder weapon scripts, and put this folder into our scripts. And yep, now all we need to do is go over to our um main script and wait, sorry, not our main script, our present script, which, hang on, yeah, it's instead of our main script. Yeah, I forgot that we don't have any like actual present script yet. So we just got to do we're just gonna do local weapon scripts is equal to replicated server storage dot. Do I have a server storage at the top? No, I do not. It's okay though. Game.serverstorage dot scripts dot weapon scripts clone local, and what we're gonna do is for iv in pairs. Click open pairs weapon scripts get children do v dot parent is equal to new weapon. And yeah, that's fine. You don't need to worry about if it's enabled or not because it's in server storage, and it'll just automatically boot back up. So let's wait for this to get started. And boom. Where's our monster? Let's get this robot over here. And why is he doing that weird walking animation? Kill that elf, please. So yeah, all of our scripts are working for this guy. Let's see. Oh, we got our normal stick. And we got another one of these guys. Let's see if I can get a great sword. If luck will permit me to. Yep, great sword. And just testing to see. Yep, that's gonna work. Let's go over to here. Oh, I just died. Anyways, that's okay. Um, a couple things that I want to do is I want to add rarity to the weapons. Make it so that each weapon has different damage, and if time permits, we'll also clean up after the mobs. So let's get rarity finished with. So all we need to do for rarity is actually nah, rarity will do after. I want to get a um damage system done. So let's add a new configuration instead of each of these guys. And we're gonna call this one well, config. And we're gonna add in a new int value, and we're gonna do two int values. And then the first one's going to be damage, and the second one is going to be weight. Damage is pretty self-explanatory. For a great sword, because I think it's going to be the best sword, we're going to do 10. Um, copy, paste. Stick is going to be our worst one, so it's going to be 5. Copy, paste. Damage for this one is going to be medium, so we're going to do 7. So now all we need to do is go on over to our scripts, weapons, not, yeah, weapon server, and then we're going to do character.humanoid take damage. We will change this to script.parent.config.damage.value. So now each thing will have different damage. Now we just need to have rarity. So basically all this is how much more weight a item has is equivalent to how much more common it is. So we're just gonna do Greatsword as a 1, a sword as a 2, and a stick as a 3. So all this means is 1 plus 2 plus 3, it's 5. So I mean, no, 5, 6. So that means this guy will have 1/6 of a chance, this guy will have 3/6 of a chance, and this guy's gonna have 2/6 of a chance. So simple math, but now we just need to imply it. So let's go over to presence, wherever that is. Um, yeah. What we need to do is instead of this, we're just gonna do we're gonna create a function. Actually knock something over. Local function role present, role item. And we're just gonna return null for now, I mean nil for now. And all we need to do is instead of this, we're just gonna do role item. It's just give out the regular, which so it won't change anything right now. But wait, oh we got it. So what we need to do now is we need to do max weight is equal to 0. We'll update max weight later. And then we just need to make a new items list. And we're going to set that to an empty table. We're going to do for IV in pairs game.server storage dot items. No, there's no items in server storage. Dot weapons get children, not clone, do, not doing, this is not Python. Well, this should not be. Local weight is going to be equal to v.config.weight. And then the item, we're going to do items.item, I mean items, and v.name is going to be equal to v.config.weight.value. Same thing with this guy. And max weight is going to be the plus equal weight, which should also change from this guy to be weight. Now we just got those set up. So all we need to do is create local RNG is going to be equal to random dot new, wait, sorry, math dot random 1 max weight. And let's see if our, not what we want, but for boot, wait, if RNG is going to be equal is, mm, if RNG will be lesser than the max weight, then v dot, I think that's gonna work. Let's hit run and check it out. Oh, knew it, that will not work. Oh. Yeah, I know why. Is equal, it's gonna return the weight, which is what we don't need. We're gonna set this to a table, I mean dictionary, and we're gonna do weight is gonna be equal to weight, comma, name is gonna be equal to v dot name. And then we're gonna do if v dot weight, if RNG boom, and I'm gonna return game dot server storage dot weapons uh v dot name load. So this should work. Let's grab our present. And cool, we got our greatsword, which is actually the rarest one. That is crazy. Our luck is quite good, I guess. And if we were to do damage, you'll notice that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang it. Yeah, so the damage also works. Well, anyways, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, maybe even subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.